Now, once upon a time, in the corridors of high school, Joanna and Iain's love story began. Though not exactly in the fairy tale style fashion you might expect. Iain here, ever the smooth talker, greeted Joanna for the very first time with some unforgettable words, and I quote, "You've got something on your face." Now, despite this less than romantic introduction, something sparked between them. Fueled by some youthful enthusiasm, an empty and probably way too much to drink, Iain finally asked Joanna out. But unfortunately, the next morning, he had absolutely no recollection of it. To their travels, they've bonded over TV shows like The US Office, with Iain seeing more similarities to Michael Scott than he would care to admit, and Joanna saying she's a mix of Pam at her best and Kelly at her worst. Of course, in many cultures around the world, including here in Scotland, it's long since been a tradition for the bride to be accompanied down the aisle on her wedding day. So I'd like to thank Graham for ensuring Joanna made it safely to the end of the aisle to Iain. We can all see how much a very special and important moment and proud moment it was for him, as it is, of course, for all of our parents today. So let's hear it for the parents for their love and upbringing. These are the hands of your best friend holding yours on this special day. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years, and with the slightest touch, comfort you like no other can. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow, and as of today, tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children and hold your family together as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you boast need it in life. And these are the hands that even when you're wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours with that same unspoken tenderness with just one touch.
When the one whose hand you're holding is the one who holds your heart. When the one whose eyes you gaze into gives your hopes and dreams their start. When the one you think of first and last is the one who holds you tight. And the things you plan together makes the whole world seem just right. When the one whom you believe in puts their faith and trust in you, you found the one and only love you'll share the whole life through.
Where are the rings?
I don't know. I don't have them.
Iain, do you give Joanna this ring as a symbol of your love, commitment and affection for her, and promise to always be there for as long as both shall live?
I do.
Thank you. Push the ring all the way, please. Joanna, do you give Iain this ring as a symbol of your love, commitment and affection for him, and promise to always be there for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Push the ring all the way, please.
I, Iain Redpath,
Accept you, Joanna Cunningham,
accept you, Joanna Cunningham,
as my wife in marriage.
as my wife in marriage.
I, Joanna Cunningham,
Accept you, Iain Redpath,
accept you, Iain Redpath,
as my husband in marriage.
as my husband in marriage.
Thank you both. It is now my very, very pleasant duty to pronounce you both as husband and wife, and as is customary, let's hear it up, let's hear them kiss!
Oh God. Alright, testing. Good evening everyone. Are you well? I thought you were. You're all looking fabulous today, but not quite as fabulous as my wife. Mum, you're looking very beautiful tonight. Mum, I love you. Baldy, I love you too. Now, for the most important part, the most special lady in my life, I would like to thank Bonnie, our dog, for being the best dog ever. Joanna, you look absolutely gorgeous today. I'd like everyone to know how lucky I am to be with you. They say don't marry someone you can live with, you marry the person who you can't live without. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you in so many ways and for so many reasons, but mostly because you're my best friend.
I love how caring he is. From the little things of like bringing me water, tucking me into bed, to when I feel completely overwhelmed, he's just the right person for me, making sure I feel safe and reassured, and also how much he cares and adores for our little Bonbon. He makes me feel everything's going to be okay and steadier and lighter and with no judgment. And I am so lucky to be marrying my best friend.
I need to thank first Hamish and Andrea for having such a lovely son, and myself and Lynn for having such a beautiful daughter. So I'd like you all to raise your glasses for a toast to the bride and groom.
Like all your creatures do. Woo! Hey, hey, and the sun is dancing with the moon, and the earth is spinning round, singing her tune, and the stars, they sparkle in your eyes, and the planets join hands with comets as they fly.
Now, as much as today is about Iain, let's be honest, it's really about Joanna. Caring, composed, classy. She's everything that Iain pretends to be. Iain, we always knew you were punching, especially with a nose so big you could smell a Sunday roast on a Tuesday. From school days to now, it's clear that they've built something truly special. And seeing them together, it's obvious that the love and support they've always had for each other will carry them through whatever life throws their way. I have no doubt that the journey together will only get better and better. And with that, there's only one thing left to say. Let's raise our glasses to Joanna and Iain. You two are clearly made for each other, and I'm very happy to see you both starting this next chapter together. Here's to a future filled with love, happiness, and all the moments that will make your life even more special. To the happy couple.
And the planets join hands with the comets as they fly.
Let's hear it. They just tied it out.